first thought this isn't 911, so I hung up, called again, and the same thing was the same recording.
We're used to it when we call our credit card company, but we're not expecting to be put on hold when we call 911. It happened to a Herriman woman yesterday when her son stopped breathing.
News Specialist Ladd Egan's live in the Salt Lake Valley's 911 dispatch center with our top story tonight. And Ladd, how common is it for callers to be put on hold?
Well, I'm told that it's about 10% of the time when someone calls 911 to this dispatch center, which takes care of the majority of the Salt Lake Valley, that they hear that pre-recorded message telling them to wait for a live operator. For one mother, though, hearing that pre-recorded message caused some confusion during a panicking situation.
Was working from home. My kids were taking a nap.
Thursday afternoon, Ashley Olson heard a strange noise coming from her 2-year-old's bedroom.
It wasn't like a cry. It almost sounded like an animal, like a barking animal.
She quickly got off the work call and ran to his room.
I found my son Landon sitting straight up, blue face, eyes wide open, and gasping for air.
She grabbed her son and her cell phone to dial 911, only to hear a recorded message telling her to wait.
I at first thought this isn't 911, so I hung up, called again, and the same thing was the same recording that would go over and over and over. I ran outside, knocking on people's doors to come and help me.
Her second 911 call connected to a live operator after about 30 seconds. The dispatcher instructed her to perform CPR until emergency responders arrived.
We understand that when you call 911, that's the worst day of your life.
Officials with the Valley Emergency Communications Center confirm that sometimes 911 callers do get hold messages.
It says you've reached 911. Please do not hang up. Your call will be answered by the next available operator. Please do not hang up.
I don't think it's worth a life to be lost. Good job, bud.
Today, Landon is recovering from the severe asthma attack, but the experience with 911 has left his mom shaken.
My situation was extremely scary, but it just bothers me to know if I was in danger, if there was something where I couldn't keep calling back. And if I did hang up, do I know that they'll call me back?
Certainly a scary situation, but the dispatch center says they would need unlimited resources to make sure that no one ever got that pre-recorded wait message. They say they always are evaluating call volumes to try to make sure that no one gets that message. So how can everyone help? I'm told certainly don't call 911 if it's not an emergency. Look up whatever the non-emergency number is. And also, if you call 911 and change your mind or misdial, don't hang up. Deanie, if you do hang up, they have to try to call you back twice, and that makes it so the operators can't take incoming calls.
I keep going back to that original number you said, though. 10% of calls put on hold. That seems like a lot, especially if you're the person on that end of the phone. Ladd, thanks.
Yeah, especially a lot of volume of calls every day.
Thank you. Dave?